Good evening, everyone, and welcome. We have another exciting edition of Garden State IAA Hoops for you. I'm Joe Lamy. To my side are Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. We'll be seeing the Renfield Foxes play host to the Newark East Eagles.
And at this point in the season, we know that we can expect an intense matchup. The Eagles are a much improved team looking to come into Renfield and take one on the road. It won't be easy, but they have the firepower to make it happen.
And standing in their way will be Connor Rosenberg, the fantastic guard for the Renfield Foxes. He's got size, touch, just about everything. You can bet he'll be a handful for the Eagles.
This beautiful gymnasium will be rocking in no time as the Foxes defend their court against the Eagles. The Eagles are going to begin the game with the lineup of the senior Day starting at point guard with Sheffield alongside him. Black is the small forward with Junior in at the 4. In the middle of it all is Marceda. Foxes starting with the group of Lee and star sophomore Rosenberg in the backcourt. Joseph and Bishop make up that forward pairing, and it's big Bobby Andrews getting the start at center. And while Coach Bishop did play ball himself in high school, he wasn't a standout athlete.
I remember hearing about him playing, very much of a game manager type of guard. Coach didn't try to do too much with him. He had strong fundamentals and overachieved given his lack of athleticism. Pretty much exactly what you wanted a coach.
Sheffield outside. Pass to Lack. Back to Junior. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle with a lot of contact there. It's on Ben Bishop.
Important for Junior to learn how to draw calls just like that. That kind of toughness and savvy will serve him very well going forward.
The first free throw is good.
It's funny to think that not too long ago, Junior wasn't even thinking about basketball. He was focused on football. It's obvious now that he made a good call to switch to hoops.
So he picks up just 1 of 2 from the line that time.
Well, it's been a good start for the season for the Eagles. You can see their confidence grow with each win they notch.
The win helps, but this team knows they have a great roster with the addition of Junior. He's made everyone else better around him, especially with the attention he commands. The body language of this team is completely different than last year.
Pass to Marceda. Yep, that one goes.
Let the big man eat down there. Once again, Marceda has the positioning he likes, and the rest is history.
Gregory outside. Bishop, and here is Andrews. He's guarded by Marceda. Here's Rosenberg. Now here's Andrews. James Marceda with the block.
I love when Marceda leverages his reach and height on D, able to cleanly deny the shot attempt.
Off to a nice start. They've hit all 3 from the field.
The Foxes on offense. Trailing by 2. Outside, Lee. Andrews down low. He's guarded by Marceda. Lee can't get that one to go. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. To the paint, here's Sheffield. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And Renfield, one of the nicer schools in the area, their community puts a lot of time and effort into the school, and the results are easy to see.
Well, it's one of the more affluent areas in the state, and everybody knows it. Still, it's always nice to see a community rally around their high school and give them the resources they need.
Pass to Rosenberg. Lee, guarded by Day. Here's Andrews. Shoots over Marceda. It's good.
Inside, Andrews' impressive physical gifts help him succeed. It's just tough to counter his raw abilities.
Timeout called by the Eagles.
And Coach wants to make some changes right now. Try to gain more control over this one.
Along with Coach, I like the timeout. It's clear there's an opportunity to mix things up.
Outside, Evans. Junior to the middle, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses, and will go for 2. And And there's the foul against Renfield. And this is his second trip to the free throw line. He's off on the first. And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. Outside Roberts. Swing to Madison. Ducey with it. Out to the right wing. On the wing, Ace Ducey. Madison. Shot clock at 5. Lou Grace from beyond the arc.
And with Renfield, they care quite a bit about their athletics. Tons of money from donations have found their way to the school. They have a lot to show for it.
Pass to Evans. Down low. And it's Junior missing. Renfield trailing. Ace Ducey for 3. The rebound by Dave Zadirko. Outside, Evans. Ducey grabs the board. Shot clock and game clock separated by 5. And Lou Grace with the stuff.
That's how you finish the fast break.
Absolutely. No risky shots, just lay it in the hole.
Kennedy, Grace defending. Pass to Evans. Junior. Zadirko right side. Now Kennedy. Now Evans. Covered by Ducey. And here's Endra. Now Junior. Out to Kennedy. Stolen by Grace. Ace Ducey for 3. So it's a tie game as we end the first. And the second coming up right after this. Welcome back, everyone. More high school sports coverage on the way. As both teams will make a substitution. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Rosenberg misses. And while every game hasn't been smooth sailing for Newark, one thing you can see from this team is they are improving each game.
And Joe, that's a big credit to both Coach Bishop as well as the senior leadership on Newark. It's been a special year for this group in large part to their hard work.
Yep, count it.
The D must keep Junior out of the paint. Even when they're physical with him, he's capable of converting.
And here's Lee. Rosenberg outside. Again, the miss by the Foxes.
Not the best quarter for him offensively, struggling to get his shots to fall.
Right now, sharing the basketball beautifully.
Pretty rad. Look at their last few trips down the floor. They've been patient about getting each other really good looks.
Pass to Gregory. Bishop. Andrews down low. Marceda on him. Takes the 3. And that's good. Connor Rosenberg for 3.
This quarter for him, 7 shots, only 1 make to show for it. Certainly not what he's hoped for.
Zadirko outside. Return to Sheffield. Outside, Day. Pass to Zadirko. Now here's Day. Back to Zadirko. Sheffield. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good, and the assist goes to KJ Day.
Look at the confidence on Sheffield's range shot. The Eagles must be doing something right in practice to inspire that courage at the arc.
Rosenberg outside. A step back shot. Gregory. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And Rosenberg's unselfishness is on display here, doing a nice job setting up his teammate with a pretty pass.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going on here. Eagles out in front, up by 3. And we'll return after halftime. And the second half getting started. Renfield playing host to Newark East here on Garden State IAA Sports. And Junior, as many of you know, is the son of Duke, one of the largest figures in Newark hoops history.
And I don't know why Junior waited so long to get into the game of basketball, but I bet his father would be elated now that he's on the floor. Duke was a legend in the area, and Junior would be lucky to have that same kind of impact.
Pass to Bishop. For the tie. Drops it in from long range. And it's all knotted up.
And they finally fought all the way back to even the score. We've got a whole new ballgame on our hands.
And they've got all the momentum in the world right now after that comeback. So you've got to like their chances the rest of the way. Smart offense. 4 of their last 5 baskets have come from the inside.
And that's great coaching. Give your team a chance to shoot a high percentage shot.
Pass to Rosenberg. Here's Bishop. Now Andrews. Bishop, defended by Lack. Outside, Bishop, just 5 on the clock. 3-pointer from Rosenberg. It's hauled in by KJ Day. And here are the Eagles now. 2-point game.
High IQ basketball from Sheffield. He gets himself an easy assist by feeding the wide open man. Well, he's already the star of this team, and he's only a sophomore. Connor Rosenberg expected to do big things for the Foxes this year and the next 2 after.
And the Foxes call time here. Troy Lee for 3. James Marcedo with the rebound. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Sheffield, he's covered by Bishop. Back to Junior. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, Junior's ability to endure on the play is impressive. Really speaks to how he's developed as a player.
Rosenberg outside. "20 feet out, and he gets it to go."
The Renfield Foxes' Connor Rosenberg does have some serious accuracy. Seems to have no trouble finding the hoop.
Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And we'll be back in a minute to bring you the fourth quarter. Well, the fourth quarter getting going here. Great matchup so far between the Eagles and the Foxes in this one. Stay with it.
And with Junior, it's easy to see the natural athletic ability that he possesses. He was a great football player, and that fluidity translates to the hardwood well for him.
Softly drops in the floater.
Well, their inability to clog the lane has led to some easy looks.
Sometimes these body blows will wear you down defensively. We'll see if they can regain the energy later in the game.
Pass to Rosenberg. Here's Andrews. James Marcedo with the block. Inside. And Junior throws it down.
Textbook play by KJ. The Eagles play so well with their floor general out there feeding them.
And with Junior and his athleticism, he's pretty much having to learn the nuances of basketball on the fly.
Well, he's played ball before, no doubt about that. But playing organized ball is a completely different beast. Suffice to say, Junior's done an excellent job adjusting to the team game.
James Marcedo. That's his first team foul.
The first one falls.
At the line for 2.
He doesn't get the second one. The Eagles leading.
And let's talk Bishop on the Fox. He was the star of the team before Rosenberg stepped up onto varsity, but he's still a very valuable contributor.
And for a kid his age, you have to applaud the way he stepped aside to let Rosenberg do his thing. That's not always easy to do when you're a teenager. But Bishop's put the team first and shown great senior leadership.
Up top, Bishop, expanding his range. knocks down the triple.
They are living and dying from beyond the arc in the second half.
Timeout called by the Eagles. And just over a minute and a half has gone by here in the fourth. Sheffield outside. Black. On the wing, Christian Sheffield. Up top, it's Day. Hits the trifecta.
The ball movement from them has been terrific. Very little ISO play.
And piling up the points. So far, the defense hasn't been able to counter their approach.
Back to Rosenberg. Over Sheffield. Here's Gregory. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Great work inside and a vital 2 points. That was an ideal scenario for him. Point blank range and a huge height advantage.
Black. He's covered by Bishop. Sheffield outside. Pass to Day. Over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And it's Junior missing.
And the center for this team, Robert Andrews, who his teammates call Big Bobby Andrews, is a looming presence for them in the paint.
And even though he's a high schooler, a lot of fans will describe Andrews as having old man strength. He's just very difficult to move or get an edge on with his deceptive brawn.
To the inside. That's in, coming off a nice assist from Jonathan Lack.
What a read there from Lack, recognizing the overcommitment and making the D pay for this mistake.
Now here's Rosenberg. He's covered by Sheffield. And it's good for 2.
Looking like Bradley Beal there. Rosenberg takes pride in delivering big-time baskets for his squad.
To the paint. And it's blocked by Robert Andrews. And that's out of bounds. Newark East will retain possession. And the Eagles will call time here.
And coach sees something he wants to bring up to his squad.
He's going to make sure that they're clear on the game plan. And at the high school level, every timeout is a teaching moment.
If you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played just about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Pass to Lack. Returns today. Left side, Lack. Returns today. Shot clock at 6. Over Lee. That one off the back iron and out. And with Rosenberg, you have to be careful of his shot. He owns a very quick and deadly release.
His shooting motion, though, it just looks so easy, doesn't it? One of the best shooters in the state, and it's hard to believe that he's just a sophomore.
The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Check out Marceda refusing to give up, giving everything he has on that play for a clutch bucket.
And the Foxes call time here. Rosenberg up top. Pass to Lee. Back to Rosenberg. Now here's Gregory. Up top, Lee. Rosenberg outside. Newark East grabs the miss. And an intentional foul right there. They could more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession, though.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
I don't think the Eagles could have a better team captain than Day. A leader at the point and a leader in the locker room.
And the Foxes call time here. Your thoughts here, guys?
They want to talk about what can be done to flip the script.
Yeah, Drake, they are going to explore every option to fight their way back.
Ace Ducey for 3. That shot doesn't fall. And it's the Eagles with the ball. They've given up just 8 points here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Evans. Brothers. And here's Endra. And with the final whistle sounding, that'll do it for us. Eagles getting a big win here in Renfield as their season of surprise continues.
And once again, you can see the impact that Junior has had on the court tonight. This game was a great example of just how different this team is with him in the lineup.
And Rosenberg did just about everything he could to make this game as tough as possible. But Newark East got the better of him. They're looking like one of the tougher teams in the division now.
Indeed they are, and that'll do it for our broadcast. On behalf of Drake and Danny, I'm Joe Lamy. Thanks for tuning in to our presentation of Garden State IAA basketball.
Hey, easy now.
It's okay, Coach. It felt fine when I was playing. Just tweaked it at the end there.
It's good you checked out all the same, yeah?
All right. Archie?
Hey. Oh, take it easy, boy. Slow down.
So how am I doing now?
You show some things. Got some good tape to show the right people.
D1 people?
Yeah, it's a step. You show some upside, but you still got to step it up. 2 games is still just a small sample size, but it could get the recruiters in the gym. Then you seal your deal, assuming that's okay.
Yeah, it's just a sprain. I'll probably be limited in this game, but I can still play.
Just like your old man. Played through it all, even in the
On a
championship.
busted foot, and still dropped 40.
You know the story.
I know all the stories, Archie.
It's cold out here, man. Let's get something to eat on me. Hola, linda. Como ellos?
Ay.
Yeah.
Ay,
This
get
time
it.
I'm working
Ay,
with this kid.
Pero,
I'm working with this one.
Ay, that's Junior. Me dá um abraço.
She said you better go over here and give her a hug. She remembers when you were a baby.
Oh, yeah. Nice to meet you.
Please, sit on the house. Obrigada.
Yeah, man, photos on these walls. Man, y'all knew. I never knew that man.
He sacrificed a lot for you and your mom. That's why I wonder if he would have been in that.
Look, I'm gonna stop you right there, all right? This is not gonna be a situation where you start becoming my mentor and giving me all type of life advice, all right? Look, I'm not a victim. I don't got no daddy issues. The man you knew is just not the man I knew. That's all.
So what about the next game?
Coach just wants me to sit until I get healthy.
I agree. Isn't the game after the next one the big invitational at the Barclays? A lot of elite players are going to be there from around the country.
Yeah, Hendrix Cobb.
Your father used to coach him, right?
Yeah, we was tight till his family moved to New Orleans when we were 12.
Y'all still talk?
Yeah, here and there on social.
His name is #1 on every board that matters.
Yeah.
He's the show, which makes it easy for us to get people there who can push the needle. But that needle ain't gonna budge if you're limited.
All right, so what's up, Archie? I mean, clearly you got connections and everybody knows you. So why aren't you working some college job?
Oh, I did. Big 10, Big East. Did it for 20 years. Then competition got a little heavy. I started coloring outside the lines a little.
You a band?
No, nothing that dramatic. Still get a job, but when you got that scarlet letter on your chest.
And I'm your way back in?
That's right.
Why should I trust you, man?
But you shouldn't. But your timeline is short. If you don't got 5 guys like me knocking at your door, I'm probably your only chance. Look, I loved your father like a brother. And if I was struggling, he was always there for me. In the past, I didn't think that I would have a chance to repay him. Maybe this is my shot. So please, just think about it, all right? Get back to me.
Yo, Archie, hold up. Yo, I'm in.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, I won't let you down. Touch.
Man, give me that ball, man. Wasting my time. Make your move when you got it. You got the angle. Take the step. Commit.
You got me, fine.
Wasting my
let's go.
time. I got you. I got you. That's what you got to say?
What do you expect me to say?
I don't want you to say. I want you to stop putting in the work. Put in the work, Junior. I worked so hard on my step back, the heels on my Jordans unraveled. I gave my heart, my last breath to my team. Everyone I played for in Australia.
Yeah, I heard the story before, Pop. It's getting
But
old.
you're not listening. You got it all figured out now? Why, because you got a little bit of talent because you put in a little bit of work? You're gonna get old, football player. You'll see. You can cut your whole heart out for this game. What's it gonna get you? For what? Look at me. Where am I right now? You better be prepared to give everything to this game, and it still not be enough. Get your head in the game, check ball. Face up. Pick a name.
Trainer says if you play in the next game and the knee doesn't get worse, you'd be probably 60, 70% for the invitational next week. But if you sit out, you'll be 100%.
Yeah, if I can play, I'm gonna play.
And I want to win games too. But I'm taking the decision out of your hands.
Wait, Coach, you
You're
can't.
sitting. I protect my players no matter what, even from themselves. It's too important for your health and your future. End of story.
Hello and welcome to another presentation of Garden State IAA Hoops. I'm Joe Lamy, joined by Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. Tonight, the Newark East Eagles are going up against the North High Dragons. Danny, your thoughts on this one?
Well, the big story tonight, Junior is not in the lineup. We don't know what his status is for the entire game, but he was spotted in street clothes. Overall, a huge blow to the Eagles.
There's the...
Substitution on the court.
And the Eagles look to make something happen. And that pass is airmailed and thrown out of bounds.
Oh, that can't feel good. The Eagles look really sloppy here early. This could be a long night for them.
And he controls it up top. Backdoor cut. Easy look. And he missed it. How'd that not go in?
Devastating miss right there. The Eagles can't get anything going.
And the ball's knocked loose. Here the Dragons go the other way. A 2-on-1, and they'll finish with easy bucket.
Newark just looks lost, Joe, without Junior in the lineup.
And that concludes the first half. The Dragons up on top. They lead by 11. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Spring sports are just around the corner.
All right, fellas, here's the deal. We're getting blown out right now. We're getting outplayed, out-hustled, outworked. All right? Second half, I don't care what happens. I want you to just play hard every possession. All right? Lose the ball, rebound, play D every possession. Get some stops. All right? You know, we can work ourselves back into this. Yeah, you one play at a time, all right? Sounds good. Getting better?
I was hard to watch out there.
All right, fellas, let's get the second half over with. This is embarrassing. Let's go. Come on. Hey.
Could be the impetus for some positive change. Let's start for them here in this half.
And not so fast. Just as you say that, another turnover for the Eagles. Tonight's just not their night. Controlling up top. Off the pick and roll. Off the glass for an easy deuce.
Joe, I've heard of fried chicken. It looks like we're seeing fried Eagles because the Dragons are simply roasting them. This can't be easy for Junior to watch. Getting actually difficult to watch now. At this point, it feels like the Eagles need to regroup for their next one. Hopefully, they'll get Junior back in the lineup.
And that's the final buzzer. We'd like to thank everyone for watching this presentation of Garden State IAA basketball. As always, we hope to see you at our next broadcast. Good night, everyone.
Please contact Mr. Rocky for more information.
Hey, you did the right thing out there.
It doesn't feel like it.
Like the quote in my office says, you can't win unless you learn how to lose. But hey, let's not lose 2 in a row, right? These invitational teams are lined up with NBA prospects. They won't know what hit them.
recruiters everywhere. Oh, my man, Jimmy, he even got Big Liz up there. Evan, Chuck, a couple of heavy hitters from the NBA even getting an early look. Man, it's all happening, Junior. How do you feel?
I'm good. Focus.
You look good, too.
You look stressed, Arch.
Well, that's okay, because I'm not playing. Look, a win would be ideal, but skills matter. You know, positive possessions, tempo, your demeanor in the warm-ups, your focus in huddles. Every player is an investment. They're going to be trying to get all kinds of intel to make sure you're a good fit.
Write that down. Bigger than Broadway. The Hendrix Cobb experience is about to light this city up.
Hendrix, have you narrowed down on any college selections, or are you planning on jumping overseas?
Yo! I mean, I heard we was playing you, but I had to come see it with my own eyes.
Yeah, it's good to see you, man.
Good to see you back playing. This is where you belong. On the court.
That's what's up, man. How's New Orleans, though?
Home. It's good. I'm gonna hit shoot around.
All right.
See you on the floor?
Yep.
I know that's your friend and all, but you need to stay focused. You light him up and the world will open up for you.
All right, Arch. You need to reel it in now.
I'm serious.
Nah, I'm serious too, man. It's just vein in your neck is bulging right now, man, and I'm worried about you.
Ain't no vein in my neck bulging. How big is it?
Like, man, I'm just saying, you need to worry about your salt intake. That's all.
See, now you're pushing it.
I done played basketball before. I know what this game's about. I know how to win. As soon as that tip goes up, ain't no friends no more. Don't worry, Arch. I got it.
No. This room's for players and coaches only. Out.
Ah, it's okay. Coach, he's with
I
me.
know exactly who he is. Out!
Hey, come on now, don't hold back. Tell me how you really
This
feel.
is funny to you?
No, it's not. But it's your show, right, Henry?
Yeah. What's he gonna owe you after all this?
Nothing. Nothing at all, Coach. Have a great game, Junior.
Thanks, Arch.
It's all up to you now. Go get him.
So as I was telling you,
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Barclays Center. We're here for the final game in the Battle of Brooklyn. I'm Joe Lamy. Alongside me are Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. Great matchup in this one between Louisiana Northeast and Newark East.
Sure is, Joe. Both teams have looked impressive lately, but you'd have to be a fool to think this isn't Louisiana Northeast to lose. They're led by top recruit Hendrix Cobb. This team is tops in the country.
The depth and talent of the Civic Cats will be hard to match, but the Newark East Eagles are no slouches, and they played with heart all season long. They also have a surprise star in Junior that can provide matchup issues for the Civic Cats.
Either way, we'll be in for a treat as the top talent in high school hoops hits the floor. The Scouts will be tuned in for this one as the Battle of Brooklyn is on its way. Time now for the starting five of the Eagles. Day and Sheffield get the start as the backcourt pairing. Black and Price Talent Jr. are in the front court at the forward positions. They're joined by Marceda playing the center spot. Looking at the lineup for Louisiana Northeast, it's Davidson running the point with Splitter to his side. The talented pair of forwards for this team are Edwards at the 3 and Cobb at the 4. And the big man, Mushi Fresh, gets the start at center. And fortunately for the Eagles, they'll be at full strength for this matchup. No injuries mentioned on the game notes.
And there was a worry that Junior would still have a lingering issue with his knee. But the team decided to rest him an ample amount of time to recover. And by all the reports we've heard, he's 100% and ready to go.
Outside, Black. Pass to Sheffield. And here is Junior, guarded by Cobb. Sheffield outside. That shot missing. Splitter with a defensive effort. Here's Fresh. The 3 ball off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
On offense, Mushi seems truly dangerous, flexing his ability as a stretch shooter from the arc.
And what a moment for both of these teams getting to play here at Barclays. A great setting for a great finale to the Battle of Brooklyn.
It's so exciting, guys. You got the top teams from around the country, and you know they want to use the best facility available. It's a dream come true for many of these players to play on an NBA court in a world-class arena.
Junior with it. Davidson covering.
Not fearing the contact. This is Junior's mentality. He welcomes aggressive defense on the way up.
First trip to the line for him here. And he makes the first. And he gets both of them.
Junior's had to overcome a lot of adversity as a young man, losing his father, getting a late start playing basketball, but there is no doubting his talent.
On the wing, Hendricks Cobb, covered by Junior. Good on the bucket.
Right from the opening tip, he's been looking confident.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Marceda, and stolen by Hendricks Cobb. Jumps up, and it's Davidson throwing it down.
This is going to catch scouts' attention. Cobb's active hands wreaking havoc on the defensive end.
Now Junior returns today. Now Lack. Now Junior, guarded by Cobb. And Junior gets it to go.
Watching the way Cobb gets things done on the floor is exemplary. It's easy to see why he's such a highly regarded recruit.
Everything comes so easy for him. Just raw, natural ability combined with a great sense of the moment. There's a sense that he'll be an impact player beyond the college level someday already.
Timmerman, now guarded by Evans. Now Porter. Here's Fresh. Junior grabs the miss. Here's Indra. Pass to Junior. Zadirko. Good D by Teddy Edwards. And here is Porter. Out to the right wing. An open look for Mushi Fresh. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
That's what it's all about in this game, making a play for your teammate.
Outside, Indra. Pass to Junior. From outside, it's off the mark.
And most days, that would be his shot. I'm not sure what the credit goes for the miss.
Certainly not for the defense. They're very fortunate that didn't go in, considering the room they gave him.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew the contact on the shot. And that one's on Indra. Well, you look at the talent on this Louisiana Northeast team, easy to see why they're the top team in the nation.
It goes beyond the stars like Cobb at the top. They have great depth and multiple students that will be getting offers from powerhouse schools. Credit the program they have built down there, as this is a premier high school basketball team.
And the Eagles with some changes.
Substitution on the court.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And he gets hacked. Count the basket and the foul.
And that is sure to get Cobb fired up. Nothing gets his juices flowing like the hoop and harm.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Now the Eagles with it. It's a 10-point game. Sheffield covered by Splitter. Pass to Lack. Day. Lack with it. Return to Sheffield. To the inside.
And with the way he's scoring so far, we can say Junior is at full strength.
And we wondered before the game if that knee would limit him or be an issue, but right now, he looks like he is a full go at 100%.
Back to Davidson. Good, and the assist goes to Mushi Fresh.
Wily play from Davidson. Just barely manages to get himself around the contact to a shot. And for Junior, the interest in him from colleges has been growing all season long. There's a good chance he'll get some offers from great schools to play at the next level.
They're getting good shots close to the basket. 5 of their last 6 attempts have now gone in.
Taking it right at the defense and converting.
Going back to Junior and the offers from colleges, guys, it seems like a lock he'll get at least an invite from some major schools.
And they'd be foolish not to offer him a scholarship at this point. He's proved time and time again this season that this is just the tip of the iceberg for him. Junior could be a huge player at the college level.
Now here's Day. Pass to Sheffield. Junior. Outside for Lack. Shoots over Cobb. And that one goes long. Outside, Davidson. Second shot chance. Here's Fresh. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
The size of Fresh helps on the offensive glass, especially when he gets the positioning that he wants.
Return to Sheffield. Gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
Strong pass. Placed the ball right where his teammate needed it.
For 3, it's Hendricks Cobb. Marceda pulls it in.
And this is the matchup everyone wants to see. Hendricks Cobb versus Junior. They'll be going at each other all game long at their position.
And once he sees a lane open up, you know he's going full force.
This is how he should attack, especially in these transition situations.
Inside. And a great shot there by Junior, who looks to have no lingering impact from his leg injury.
What a read there from Lack, recognizing the overcommitment and making the D pay for this mistake.
Cobb gets the bucket.
His skills, they're matched by his relentlessness. He's in the middle of everything offensively.
And we've reached halftime in this one. It's the Civic Cats. They lead by 11. And with the teams headed to the locker room, we'll step aside. Back shortly with the third quarter. And the second half of the Battle of Brooklyn starting up here. Great game so far between two fantastic high school squads. Now here's Day. Outside, Lack. Sheffield. Junior, guarded by Cobb. Jonathan Lack on the wing. To the middle. Junior, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Right now, sharing the basketball beautifully.
Pretty rad. Look at their last few trips down the floor. They've been patient about getting each other really good looks.
And with Cobb playing back in Brooklyn, a bit of a homecoming for him, guys.
Yeah, definitely. He spent his early years playing in Newark, right down the road from this facility, actually. And at age 12, his parents moved to Louisiana, and that's really where his basketball career took off.
Jonathan Lack draws the double. Down low. Here's Junior. Excellent D there from Hendricks Cobb. The Civic Cats with the lead. Splinter with the ball.
That's just terrific positioning on his part to get the rebound. He might not have the size, but he's got plenty of smarts.
And James Marceda slams it in.
Fantastic read by Junior. You see him picking up the game more and more out there.
Outside Cobb with all sorts of time, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
He's their go-to guy when he shoots the ball like he has today, and the scoreboard looks like this when he does.
And the Eagles will call time here.
Well, he just wants to get everyone in sync.
I like the timeout here. Get everyone together, make any necessary adjustments.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Third quarter. About a minute and a half in. For the Cats, this is more than just a road game for them. These young men are dealing with the first taste of play after traveling across the country.
Yeah, that should be a big advantage for the Eagles, Joe. They'll want to do whatever they can, keep their foot on the gas pedal, and keep the tempo of this game up. Hopefully, that should even out the talent advantage that the Civic Cats have on paper.
Kennedy outside. Zadirko. Here's Lack. That's good, and it's Dave Zadirko with the assist.
And they're really keeping that ball hopping around.
Now their last 5 trips have all ended with a great pass leading to a hoop. They are really sharing the basketball.
Cobb's shot is off. The Eagles trailing. Outside, Lack. Junior left side. Back to Zadirko. Got it. Good job right there in the low post.
Good play calling and even better passing.
That's 4 straight baskets, made all off assists. The ball movement is working wonders.
Here's Cobb, and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls down and in for him.
Defenders all over Cobb, but it's still not enough. Hendricks beats the coverage through his pure shooting ability.
Junior, count that as his 7th field goal falls. He's now 7 for 9.
10 straight points in the paint. That has to send a clear message to the defense.
It's like the Wi-Fi went down because this message has not been received so far.
Here's Cobb, and then Hendricks Cobb with the dunk.
The Cats coaching staff encourages Cobb to drive when he sees that opening. You can see why on that possession.
To the paint. Great D that time from Mushi Fresh. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head into the fourth. Civic Cats ahead. They lead this one by 4. And stay where you are. We'll be back after the break for the start of the fourth quarter. Only 1 quarter remains. It's anyone's game as the Battle of Brooklyn will be decided in the coming minutes.
And a look at the Civic Cats bench, it's not the most talented, but the group is well seasoned. A lot of seniors who have seen everything this program has thrown their way.
A nice shot there by Cobb.
They've tried just about everything in the playbook on Cobb and cannot come up with a way to slow him down. I'd say he is 100% ready for the next level.
Returns today. Outside, Lack. Kennedy. Marceda, defended by Fresh. Pass to Porter. Now Splitter. The second chance effort. Kennedy with the rebound. Now the Eagles with it. They trail by 6. Out to the right wing. Stay with it. Down low. Pass to Marceda. Rejected by Mushi Fresh.
And I like when Fresh takes initiative on defense. Look how impactful he can be on this end.
Lack. It's stolen by Splitter. And out of bounds it goes. The Eagles will take it over. And the Eagles making a change here. Great ball movement. They're sharing the rock.
And they're keeping everyone involved and engaged.
Guys, here's a look at Teddy Edwards, another fantastic player who is highly recruited on the Civic Cats team.
Edwards has the raw power and strength to finish inside against just about anyone. He moves very well for his size and is a natural finisher at the rim. He's definitely going to make some college people extremely happy in short time.
Pass to Lack. Day. To the middle. And Junior gets it to go.
That's now their 3rd straight basket coming off an assist.
Excellent display of ball movement.
Outside, Davidson. Splitter outside. Back to Davidson. Splitter. Right side, Davidson. Louisiana gets it back. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Well, their inability to clog the lane has led to some easy looks.
Sometimes these body blows will wear you down defensively. We'll see if they can regain the energy later in the game.
Junior, he's covered by Edwards. The shot by Marceda, no good. And they can take some time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Give themselves a little bit of a break. And one of the most gifted athletes on this team is Benny Davidson. He's a tremendous leader on the floor who just moves so well with the ball in his hands.
Now here's Fresh. Marcedo with the steal. Now Day. They're having trouble creating any kind of offense.
And you can really sense them tightening up a little bit at this point.
Up top, Marceda. Over Edwards. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws coming up. And with Davidson, another highly ranked recruit, he just makes everyone better out there.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's just because I'm a fan, but he reminds me a lot of De'Aaron Fox with the ball in his hands, doesn't he? I mean, he's got that explosiveness to go right at players twice his height and finish with that exclamation point.
Louisiana calls timeout. And that'll be Louisiana's ball as it goes out of bounds. Civet Cats able to keep the ball here. Here's Davidson. Pass to Edwards. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Smart move by Edwards to play into the defender and get his shot off. The senior star knows better than to back down.
And for KJ Day, a long-time figure for the Eagles. This is his last appearance for this school.
And Day has been the model for everything you want from a 4-year player for the Eagles. He made varsity as a sophomore and has been a huge part of the team since day one. Great career for him at Newark East, and I'm sure he'll keep playing somewhere at the next level.
Fresh with it. Marceda on him. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Clean feed, the wide open man by Mushi Fresh. He's been well coached to identify those kinds of openings.
And the Eagles will call time here. So both teams changing it up here. And it's the Eagles with the ball. A 7-point differential. Junior, guarded by Cobb. And the shot falls.
Oh, the Eagles needed that one. And of course, Junior's the guy they look to get it for them.
And now we've got an intentional foul. And that's an intentional foul. A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
They need to maintain focus and close it out.
And now they decide to intentionally foul. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And no good as the first free throw misses for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
With all the talent on the Civet Cats, they need a point guard who brings out the best in everyone around him. Davidson more than fits the bill.
Good.
And you know this is going to catch scouts' attention. Junior showing he can deliver in the clutch.
And an intentional foul right there.
No choice but to commit the foul and stop the clock.
Extend this game. Make it as many possessions as you can.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 5-point game.
And that is how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
And the Eagles will call time here. And guys, what do you think?
You gotta imagine they're going for a quick shot and foul here. Might be their only option.
Drake, I think that's gotta be the move. Then you hope for some missed free throws on the other end.
Here's Day. Pass to Sheffield. Inside. Buries it.
This could be a big night for a junior. He's performing admirably, really setting the tone for the Eagles out there.
And they go to the intentional foul.
2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up making the second. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. And here's Lack for 3. Can't hit that one. And that'll do it. The Louisiana Northeast Civic Cats have won the Battle of Brooklyn. The top team in the nation looked the part as they took down several teams to come away with the invitational title.
Just exceptional. When you look at the talent that the Civic Cats have on their roster, it seems overwhelming this was going to be the case. The Eagles put up a fight, but Cobb and the rest of the Civic Cats were just too much for them.
And when it comes down to it, the Civic Cats were supposed to win this. That's the level of success they expect. The talent they have makes anything short of winning every game a failure.
Great set of games capped off by a fantastic win by the Cats. That'll conclude our broadcast of the Battle of Brooklyn. For Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger, I'm Joe Lamy. Thanks for watching.
Man, what can I say?
How about admitting that I'm better than you? Now, that would be a good start.
I'm not going that far. Yeah, you got me this time.
Hey, listen, man. You showed something to these scouts tonight. I know it. There will be others.
Well, celebrate with your teammates, man. You deserve it.
Whoa, celebrate? We're a travel team, baby. We don't celebrate. It's just on to Cleveland. All right.
Man, this is it. College. The atmosphere, the tradition, the coaching. It's nothing like it, Junior. It's a good time to get to know who you are, too. Get an education, you know? I mean, there's no money right now, but the path gets easier for you to get a bigger brand once you get into the league because of all the TV exposure.
Yeah, like Zion.
Exactly, like Zion. It's not going to be easy. A few bad games gets magnified. Bad press snowballs fast in college.
Yeah, but positive press snowballs too.
Exactly. So you want to keep it positive. I know you made a few visits, talked to a few coaches, but the decision is yours. Where do you see yourself next year, Junior? You made the right choice, Junior. Let's get you on a call with Coach. I know he's going to be thrilled. I'm going to be keeping an eye on you, you hear me? So you think you're ready to declare for the draft? Just hit me up.
Thanks, Archie.
Moving into a bigger world now, Junior. You think you're ready?
Oh, no doubt, man. Let's go get it.
Hey.